So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Technomancer. Wir haben hier die Leute gerettet beim letzten Mal und müssen jetzt pennen. Nein, das da. So, müssen ja. Haben wir hier noch irgendwas? Wir können uns doch umgucken, wa? Machen wir doch glatt. So, und raus hier. So, da haben wir hier, habe ich vorhin hier schon gesehen. Alles mitnehmen. Geht mal wieder aus dem Weg, danke. Da kein Feuer, Junge. Willst du dich aufwärmen? Geht mal bitte, danke. Mein Gott. So. Karte. So. Was haben wir denn? Die Sorgen des Professors. Händlergerüchte suchen nach der Erde. Ich hatte den Großmeisterbericht. Okay, das haben wir dann. Haben wir noch irgendwo was? Ein Bürger. Wo bin ich? Da. Okay, hier kommen wir durch. Hier liegen sie noch rum. Was ist denn das? Wo sind wir denn hier? Da geht's nicht weiter, oder? Nö, schade. So, gucken wir mal. Nee, ich will eigentlich da hinten hin. Da muss man eben wieder hier lang. Ach man. So, hier muss man ja gleich dann bei Dings auch tauchen. Reicht doch. Wunderbar. Setz dich hin, genau. Ruh dich aus.
By opposition, you mean terrorists? Quite sympathetic to their cause.
No, I'm just telling you what I've heard.
People have been denounced for far less. Keep your tongue in check.
Mittellinie des Regimes. Na, man kann mal sehen. Oder ob wir erstmal Bericht erstatten müssen.
Officer, please help!
What's wrong?
My fiancé just disappeared. He's not like him. I know something's happened to him.
Talk to me.
Yeah, his name's Derek Laver. He's just a worker like me, but he's also this amazing fighter. He was trying to get us out of this life by winning in the arena, and he was. But then, you know, these people, bad people, became really interested in him, and after his last fight, a lot of serum flies around in fights like this. And he usually wins, which makes people lose serum, and then, I don't know. Please find him.
I'll see what I can do.
So, mittlerweile. Dann kann man ja hier.
Hey, new blood to the neighborhood. Name's Sam Rowe. bookmaker at the Curiosities, which means I not only take bets on the fights, but I set them up too. So, whatever your flavor, I'm your man. You a betting man or a fighting man? Care to dance?
More a fighter, I guess.
Yeah, you've seen the sort. We got two types of dance cards, see? On-demand fights, with the beauty of the sport, and a tournament where the fighters instead gotta take on a number of challenges. You win them all, you take the title, and a reputation to not fuck with you.
I'm looking for a man named Derek Labor. He fought here?
Sure, yeah, he fought a couple times. Was making a name for himself before he got himself caught in some shit. But you're asking me to speak out of turn, which could come back to bite me. That kind of risk should be worth compensation.
Another man with his hand out. How much do you want?
Let's just say I wouldn't have the same hesitation if I was having this conversation with a tournament champion. At least the winner of the first round.
I'll think about it.
Ah. Okay. Wir haben noch ein Fragezeichen hier.
Hey, I'm looking for a guy. Used to fight in the arena. Name's Derek Labor.
Derek Labor? Yeah, I knew who that is. Heard rumors going around about it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard Derek got himself into some shit with some Vori. He decided he didn't want to lose fights they were fixing or something. Just what I heard, but if it's true, I doubt you'll see him anymore. But you know, if you want to ask around, if it's about betting, talk to the bookie. He may know more. No one knows more about the fighters than he does.
Thanks, I'll do that.
Ja, ja. Es glaubt er wird selig. So, da Bar. Ob man nicht schon suchen kann? Oh, ich weiß ja, wo er ist. Ja, okay. Oh, hier kann man schon aufmachen. So. Wir müssen noch weiter in der Bar ermitteln. Wenn ich das dann mache, dann muss ich schnell zurück. Hast du ihn gesehen?
Hey there.
Hey there back. What can I do you for?
Ah, der hat's nicht, der hat nur Gruppierungen. Den nochmal anquatschen.
Hey there, new blood. What can I do you for?
I'm looking for a man named Derek Labor. He fought here?
Sure, yeah, he fought a couple times. Was making a name for himself.
Another man with his hand out. How much do you...
Let's just say I wouldn't have the same hesitation if...
I'll think about it.
Mit denen kann ich nicht reden. Die kann ich auch nicht mehr anreden.
I'm looking for a promising young arena fighter who recently disappeared. Name's Derek Labor.
Derek? Yeah, looked like Derek is having some trouble. Saw him behind the bar the other night with two guys carrying him. Said he was drunk and they were helping him, but they looked shady. Wasn't my place to butt in, though.
Of course not. I'll go check it out. Thanks.
Okay. So, jetzt sind wir draußen. Jetzt kommen wir dahin, wo ich ihn schon gefunden habe. Wie gesagt, ich habe es ja schon durch. Möchte das mit euch nochmal teilen. Da ist
Those
er.
marks around his mouth aren't right. Muscles are completely contracted. Whatever happened to this boxer, he didn't die from his wounds. Poison, maybe. I'm no expert, but there's gotta be some way to figure out what killed him. Just grab a blood sample from his mouth. Maybe Scott can tell me more.
So, jetzt rennen wir zu Scott. Ja, ja. Scott, ich bin wieder da.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you? Nothing broken, I hope?
Could you take a look at this blood? It's a boxer who got killed, and I need to know what happened to him.
You have suspicions as to how he died? You know, boxing is a violent sport. Maybe he took too many hits. I've already seen head traumas that were so violent that the brain looked like jelly. Or maybe... Oh, yes. You want an analysis. Maybe you've been on drugs. Give it to me, I'll look at it. It'll take me a couple...
So...
This person... A boxer, you said. He was put in prison. Oh, no doubt about it. Nobody would use jellyfish venom to boost oneself. It's a very dangerous venom, you know, and very hard to extract. There was someone... Yes, that's it. A merchant who was selling items for hunters. Would you believe that that guy had learned how to extract venom from jellyfish? It was quite daring. Because they blow up, you see, so it's complicated.
Thanks a lot, Scott. I'm gonna go see that merchant.
Ja, ich werde diesen Händler mal besuchen. Ach, geh mal weg, bitte. Macht man bei euch Eierkippe mal laut werden? So, das ist nämlich der Händler hier.
Hey there.
Officer, hello! What can I do for the fine officer today? Check out my merchandise. I have everything you'd ever need for hunting.
Zur Jagd.
I hear you're the only merchant selling jellyfish venom.
You heard correct. Extracting the venom is a very delicate procedure. Would you...
The poison was just used to kill a young man who was making a name for himself in the arena.
That's horrible. But I just sell it, which is perfectly legal. And though I assume it's usually being used for big game hunting, I have no way to know for sure what my customers are going to use it for.
You sold any recently to someone who didn't strike you as a hunter?
Keeping in mind that it still isn't against the law to sell the venom, there were some gentlemen, looked more like Vori than hunters, but I mean, there's no way for me to... Who am I to judge, right? I've seen them in the neighborhood, and to prove I'm being honest, show me your map. Here it is, right here. It's where I last saw them. Please don't shut down my business.
I'm not shutting you down. Just stop selling this shit to folks who don't call themselves hunters. Clear?
Yep, genau. So, das müsste... Karte. Da haben wir es doch. Am Lager vorbei.
Word is, you're the guy who paid to kill Derek Labor. Guy who won his last fight in the arena a few days ago.
Fuck you! Who the hell you think you are coming in here like this, prick? How about we teach you a lesson in manners? How about that, boys? Stop, damn it, stop! We're the ones who shot Derek.
And who sent you to do it?
Shit, it was that fucking guard who watches over the fights. He wanted Derek gone. I don't know why, so don't ask. I just took what he paid, and I did what he asked, alright?
Yeah, alright. An honest killer. What'll they think of next? Later.
Der hat ja nicht. Naja. Es wäre Gerechtigkeit, aber. Das sind 1, 2, 3, 4. Ach, schon bis 5. Und ab. Und der ist gleich schon erledigt. Hör auf, mir immer in den Rücken hauen zu wollen. Das ist gerne von hinten oder was? Hey, gibt's ja wohl nicht. Wir haben Stufe 7 erreicht. So, gucken wir mal. Und was sagt uns das? Die dicke Wache da oben. Ist der Auftraggeber. Also zurück. Jetzt haben wir eine dicke Wache auf dem Mund. Oh Mann. Ja, wir machen die neue Stufe. Gucken wir mal hier, mehr Schaden macht. Stärke. Stärke haben wir. Einmal. Gewandtheit. Kraft. Hier, Gewandtheit. Da kann man nämlich was anlegen. Irgendwas war doch mit Gewandtheit. Ja, das Sackball, genau. So. Die kann man auch anlegen. Wunderschön. Und los. Bringt zwar den Boxer leider nicht mehr zurück, aber egal. So. So, und der Herr da oben. Der dicke Mops da.
I have 2 witnesses telling me you're behind Derek Labor's death. Why'd you do it?
Why did I do it? You know how much that little bitch cost me in serum? Papa's little ass was supposed to go down in the last fight. But no, he decided he needed to follow the rules. Being a pathetic laborer who started winning fights swelled his head. A little arrogance goes a long way in the arena. You get hurt outside of it though, he was supposed to lose. He didn't. That hurt me really bad. So, I made an example of him to other fighters who think they can think for themselves too.
You're under arrest for the murder of Derek Labor.
Yeah, sure. You and what army officer? Get out.
Das ist meine Armee. Also kriegst du den Druck, Alter. Ja, mein Alter. So, und schon ist erledigt, Jungchen. So. Da machen wir noch auf. Und dann verhaften wir ihn. So. Mörder dürfen nicht frei rumlaufen. Ja, leider bringst du den armen Kerl nicht mehr zurück, aber...
Miss, there's no easy way to say this, but I found your fiance's body. The Vori killed him over some rigged bets.
No. 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 Derek!
I arrested the man responsible. He's in jail now. That doesn't bring Derek back, but at least the guy who did it will pay.
Thank you, officer. Thank you.
So. Das haben wir abgeschlossen. Ach, geht doch mal weg hier. Also Leute. So, dann wollen wir mal gucken. Ob das da oben funktioniert. Wenn das da oben funktioniert. Ja, holen wir erstmal das hier. Das hat mich schon in der Zeit hier. So. Ja? Wo war das? Achso. Nee, noch nicht. Okay. Dann... Karte. Halt. Ich weiß ja, wie wir am schnellsten hinkommen. Die zwei spielen noch eine wichtige Rolle, wo ich gerade vorbeigelaufen bin. Wir haben jetzt erstmal noch ein paar. Müssen mit dem Großen. Geh mal weg, bitte. Mit dem Großmeister reden. XP-Boost, ich bin da nicht ausgeruht. Aber wir gehen erstmal. So ist es. Nee. Ach ja, das ist ja mit dem Labor. Das wollen wir auch noch. Aber erst wenn die Wissenschaft einschalten können. Das heißt noch ein Level Stieg. Da müsste wieder Wissenschaft kommen. So, was haben wir denn hier so Schönes? Und hier haben wir noch einen Burger. Ach so. Und Großmeister, das machen wir jetzt erstmal, komm. Ja, schön für dich, Jungchen. Ja, Eurodax Simulator, da muss ich erstmal wieder hinspielen. Dings hat es nicht gespeichert, Steam. Weil ich dann gute Feiertage mal machen. Aufnehmen tue ich dann nächstes Jahr wieder, dann geht's dann weiter.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Captain, report?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Rest assured, potential scandal's been abolished. Everything's in order. We managed to neutralize most. Some, unfortunately, escaped.
Then you didn't act quickly enough. It should have been your priority, Lieutenant. Because of your failures, all we can do now is hope that the word doesn't spread. What was the fate of the sergeant in charge of the group?
Sergeant Boris? You'll be pleased to hear that he's been eliminated, as requested.
I'm glad to hear my expectations were met. As hard as it must have been to carry out those orders, it's never easy to take the life of one of your own, even if he was a coward and a traitor. You did well. Saved us from scandal. My trust was well placed. Quartermaster has your pay. Go get it. It was well earned. Good. Moving on. We have new missions. Bit of a welcome change from the big chases. We've got state officials arriving in Ophir today, and an ASC warning that an influx of Aurora spies in the city are planning trouble. For security, the officials will be picked up in rovers outside the city and brought to the hangars, rather than coming through the station. We've got brigades tracking the spies, but you're gonna have to usher them through the slums and make sure they get to our quarters safely. No excuses. No failures. We clear? Questions, Lieutenant?
Ich hätte doch oben was machen sollen. Die Eierköpfe sind auch, warte mal. Der müsste hier drinnen stehen eigentlich, oder?
Lieutenant Zachariah Mancer? Your reputation precedes you. A promotion well deserved, I hear. I'm Quartermaster Ryan Stewart, in charge of logistics in this barracks. Equipment problems or improvement, or you need to collect your pay, I'm your man.
Pleasure, Quartermaster. Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Okay.
Word on the street is that the locusts are swarming the underworks. Patrol gonna get it under control before the shit hits the fan?
Unlikely. High Command's about as interested in the slums as they are the underworks. Why try to spit shine a turd? And what's it to you anyway? As it goes, little nuisances have a way of becoming big problems over time. Proliferation. And I'd be willing to pay to nip it in the bud now, before they start to hit our warehouses and personnel too. Well, you'd have more luck killing them in their nests than hunting them one by one. Or you could booby-trap the tunnels and catch the rats while they roam. Your call.
Aha. Ja, geh doch mal weg, bitte. Hä? Hab ich schon Fallen? Hä? Wo hab ich denn die hier?
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Made the traps you suggested. Now they just have to be set to catch the locusts.
And I'll make sure they find their way to the tunnels. Keep the filthy things from reaching the surface and poaching our goods. And Lieutenant, thank you for caring. The poorest of us rarely get shown such concern. It's your lucky day. I need a favor, if you have the time. On top of the missions the captain already gave you.
Depends on the favor.
Soldiers back from the front are barricaded inside the warehouse. But they think Aurora's outside and they're in the middle of a war zone. They've terrorized the merchants, but honestly, that's not even the worst of it. According to internal reports, they're not just soldiers. They're test subjects for a new combat drug that increases their strength tenfold. The paranoia is probably a result of the drug, but it makes the situation even more dangerous. I would prefer it if you could reason with them. You could use force, but in their state, the drugs could push them over the edge. A straight-up fight could kill them. First things first, we need to help get them quarantined and away from civilians to prevent further collateral damage. I know you're up to your neck in other responsibilities, but please, this is a favor for me and a favor for the guys. If the ASC handles it instead, I know I'm gonna be writing letters of condolences. Don't let it come to that.
How does he think a noob who's not even a real soldier will be able to reason with a corporal hopped up on some super drug? He knows technomancers aren't magicians, right?
Pipe down, Lieutenant will find a way. Maybe we just need to find the corporal's family to help talk him down. Look at me, I'm just full of ideas.
So. Das war's für diesen Part. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Part. Haut rein und tschüss.